This is the book about which there is no doubt, a guidance for those conscious of Allah. Baqarah Ayat 2. So whenever guidance comes to you from me, then whoever follows my guidance, then there will neither be any fear on them nor will they grieve. Ayat 38. And do not mix the truth with falsehood or conceal the truth while you know it. Ayat 42. So remember me. I will remember you. And be grateful to me and do not deny me. Surah Baqarah verse 152. Indeed we belong to Allah, and indeed to Him we will return. Ayat 156. It has been made permissible for you the night preceding fasting to go to your wives, for sexual relations. They are clothing for you and you are clothing for them. Ayat 187. Indeed, Allah is my Lord and your Lord, so worship Him. That is the straight path. Ayat 51. And hold firmly to the rope of Allah altogether and do not become divided. And remember the favor of Allah upon you, when you were enemies and He brought your hearts together and you became, by His favor, brothers. Ayat 103. United we stand. Every soul will taste death, and you will only be given your full compensation on the day of resurrection. So he who is drawn away from the fire and admitted to paradise has attained his desire. And what is the life of this world except the enjoyment of delusion? Ayat 185. Men are in charge of women by right of what Allah has given one over the other and what they spend, for maintenance, from their wealth. Surah Imran Ayat 34. Wherever you may be, death will overtake you, even if you should be within towers of lofty construction. Ayat 78. Your ally is none but Allah and, therefore, His Messenger and those who have believed, those who establish prayer and give zakah, and they bow, in worship. Verse 55. O you who have believed, indeed, intoxicants, gambling, sacrificing on stone altars to other than Allah, and divining arrows are but defilement from the work of Satan, so avoid it that you may be successful. Surah Maida Ayat 90. O you who have believed, upon you is responsibility for yourselves. Those who have gone astray will not harm you when you have been guided. To Allah is your return altogether. Then He will inform you of what you used to do. Ayat 105. And it is He who created the heavens and earth in truth. And the day He says, be, and it is, His word is the truth. And His is the dominion, on the day the horn is blown. He is knower of the unseen and the witnessed, and He is the wise, the acquainted. Ayat 73. And the worldly life is not but amusement and diversion, but the home of the hereafter is best for those who fear Allah, so will you not reason? Surah An'am Ayat 32. Indeed, the mercy of Allah is near to the doers of good. Surah An'am Ayat 56. Take what is given freely, and join what is good, and turn away from the ignorant. And if an evil suggestion comes to you from Satan, then seek refuge in Allah. Indeed, He is hearing and knowing. Surah Al-A'raf Ayat 199-200. So when the Quran is recited, then listen to it and pay attention that you may receive mercy. Ayat 204. But Allah would not punish them while you, O Muhammad, are among them, and Allah would not punish them while they seek forgiveness. Surah Anfal verse 33. Remember, when you asked help of your Lord, and He answered you, indeed, I will reinforce you with 1,000 from the angels, following one another. Surah Anfal verse 9. Indeed, to Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth. He gives life and causes death. And you have not besides Allah any protector or any helper. Surah Tawbah Ayat 116. Go forth, whether light or heavy, and strive with your wealth and your lives in the cause of Allah. That is better for you, if you only knew. Surah Tawbah Ayat 41. Unquestionably, to Allah belongs whatever is in the heavens and the earth. Unquestionably, the promise of Allah is truth, but most of them do not know. Quote from Surah Yunus Ayat 55. And they say, why is a sign not sent down to him from his Lord? So say, The unseen is only for Allah to administer, so wait. Indeed, I am with you among those who wait. Surah Yunus ayat 20. And if we give man a taste of mercy from us and then we withdraw it from him, indeed, he is despairing and ungrateful. But if we give him a taste of favor after hardship has touched him, he will surely say, bad times have left me. Indeed, he is exultant and boastful. Surah Hud ayat 9-10. There was certainly in their stories a lesson for those of understanding. Never was the Quran a narration invented, but a confirmation of what was before it and a detailed explanation of all things and guidance and mercy for a people who believe. Ayat 111. Our Lord, forgive me and my parents and the believers the day the account is established. Ayat 41. And we have not created the heavens and earth and that between them except in truth. And indeed, the hour is coming. So forgive with gracious forgiveness. Surah Hijr verse 85. Assuredly, Allah knows what they conceal and what they declare. Indeed, He does not like the arrogant. Quran 16:23. On the day when every soul will come disputing for itself, and every soul will be fully compensated for what it did, and they will not be wronged. Surah Nahl ayat 111. And do not walk upon the earth exultantly. Indeed, you will never tear the earth apart, and you will never reach the mountains in height. Surah Isra ayat 37 ayat 46. Wealth and children are but adornment of the worldly life. But the enduring good deeds are better to your Lord for reward and better for one's hope. Surah Qaf ayat 46. And all of them are coming to him on the day of resurrection alone. Ayat 95, every soul may be recompensed according to that for which it strives. Surah Taha ayat 20.